Welcome to Spellbinders June 2026 Large Die of the Month Tropical Blooms. Let's look at the dies included in this kit. These dies die cut Aloha. Next, we have a lot of tropical leaf dies. Some can be made two-toned by die cutting the half of the leaf from darker or lighter cardstock color. These dies create hibiscus flower. We have separate petal dies for you to die cut them from another color of cardstock and to create dimension by layering them up. Here's how you put them together. You can add some optional ink blending to the center of the flower die cut and to the base of the petals to add shading. There is also a die for the flower center. Next, we have dies to create a plumeria flower, or more commonly known as the frangipani flower. Next, these dies create a sideways hibiscus flower. You need to die cut the flower center from 2 shades of yellow and layer as shown. The petals can also be cut from different shades and layered. Finally, we have 2 branches with little blooms. Some have already opened, others are still buds. Cut these from various colors of cardstock and layer them as shown. Now let's make a card. Create a card base from Spellbinders Saffron cardstock using the largest die from the Essential Arches die set, which is sold separately and is not a part of this kit. Next, cut colored cardstock panels. The first layer is cut from Breeze cardstock. Cut it to 4 1/4 inches wide to 2 1/4 and 3 1/4 inches tall. Next panel is Waterfall. Cut it to 4 1/4 inches wide to 2 inches and 1.5 inches tall. Next is Oceanside. Cut it to 4 1/4 inches wide to 1 and 1.5 inches tall. Make sure to cut each panel with a slight angle and adhere them onto the background to create a color-blocked background for this card. Foam mount Aloha along the top diagonal cut. Next, start adding tropical foliage around the sentiment. Stamp Slow Down and soak it in using the June clear stamp and die of the month, and cut it out using one of the beach sign dies included in the clear stamp and die of the month kit. Foam mount this under Aloha sentiment. To create a card base, start with a side-folding card base in A2 made from white cardstock. Flip the card base so that the fold is on the right. Place the largest die from the Essential Arches die set over the panel so that the fold is inside the die. Tape it in place. When cutting in your die cutting machine, place a piece of scrap paper to protect the card base from the cut marks on your top cutting plate. You don't need to send the entire panel through the machine, just send the top arch part forward and back. And this gives you a shaped card base. The back part of the card base with the cut marks now becomes the front, and you can cover that up with the background panel we just created. Embellish your card with gems and enjoy! Thank you for joining Spellbinders Clubs. Have fun creating!